Squat. We'll squat, raise your right knee up, squat, turn your left knee on. Widen your stance a little bit. Take your hands, streamline up in the air. Get a little stretch, bring them back to your chest. Reach forward, rock back on your heels. Stand back up tall. We'll do that 2 more times. Reach up. Reach forward. Reach up. Reach forward. 1 more. Reach over the top. Widen your stance a little bit. Side lunge, little pulse on the right. Same thing on the left, back and forth. Okay, we'll keep this wide stance, and you're gonna keep your legs straight. Bring your hands down to the floor, walk all the way forward, rotate up on your right, do a push up, rotate up on your left, walk back to a squat, push through your heels, stand back up. We'll do 3 more of those. Legs straight, bring your hands to the floor, walk all the way out, rotate right, push up, rotate left, walk back to a squat, stand back up. Legs straight on the way down, walk out, rotate, push up, rotate, walk back. 1 more. Back to bouncing on the balls of your feet. High knees. Butt kicks. Stand on your left foot. Take your right foot, raise it to the front, raise it to the side, raise it behind you, reach forward. Front, side, reach. Front, side, reach. 1 more. Now switch legs. Front, side, reach. Front, side, reach. Jumping jacks. Squats. You're gonna step over a big hurdle and duck under a bar. Step over a big hurdle, duck under a bar. Make sure your trail light doesn't trip you. Bouncing on the balls of your feet. Jumping jacks. Squats. Now the hurdle's on the other side. Step over, duck under. Step over, duck under. Step over, duck under. 1 more. Step over, duck under. You're gonna skate over to one side, skate over to the other side. Jumping jacks. High knees. butt kicks, and relax. Grab a drink if you need one. Okay, so when I show one of the exercises, I'm gonna show you some modifications. If you got to make any other modification, like take a jump out or change your range of motion, just do that. Just about doing the best version you can at home. If you don't have the exact same equipment, just do the best you can. No excuses. Just try to be the best way you can do what I'm showing you in the video. And every time you come back, this pace gets just a little bit easier. First one, you're gonna need some lighter dumbbells for some front and side raises. We're just gonna add some squats to it. So the first one, you're gonna have a really narrow stance, feet and knees together, and you're gonna squat down, trying not to let your knees come out like that. Squat down, raise to the side, and then you're gonna hop your feet out, squat down, raise to the front, and hop back in. So you're going from a narrow squat, side raise, hop out, wide squat, front raise. Let's keep a good pace that we can do 45 seconds on. We'll have 15 seconds rest. We'll do that 3 times. 45 on, 15 off, 3 times. Okay, I'm moving my timer up here. Okay. Ready, round 1. Ready, set, go. Three, 2, 1, and recover. So you're gonna put the weights down, but don't go far. It's just a short break. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Round 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. 15 seconds. We got one more. Round 3, 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. Grab a drink if you need one. and have a little bit longer rest time between exercises as I show you the next exercise. One down. Okay, this is going to be a chest press and a bridge on the ground. A floor press, rather. And so what you're going to do, you're going to hold yourself up in a bridge. So it can be on the floor, or if you have a mat or carpet to be on, might be better on your shoulder blades. But while you're doing the press, you're going to leave your hips on the floor, and you're just trying to come all the way down, just softly touch your elbows to the floor, and then push it back up. You're going to do 2 of those, and while you do it, your opposite shoulder, you're trying to keep it from coming off of the floor. So you should feel this in your core a little bit too. So keep both shoulder blades on the ground, press twice, and then, actually, I'm sorry. While you're doing the press, you're going to bridge up. So you hold the bridge while you're doing the press. 2 presses, and then put your hips down while you switch arms. So full speed. Bridge all the way up, press up, and come down to softly touch the floor, and then put your hips down to switch arms, and then come back up to the bridge. So switch arms every 2 reps. Slow to come down to put your elbow on the ground, don't bounce off the ground. And put your hips down while you switch sides. So just 2 reps at a time. You can make the weight a little heavier than you would if you're just doing a 45-second go. Okay. Round 1, ready, and go. Three, 2, 1, time. Recover. You can set up if you want to, but again, don't go far. It's a short break. Round 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. One more. 3, 2, 1, go. Time. Recover. Grab a drink if you need one. Okay. That's another one you might want a mat for. So I'll show you what you're doing. We're going to go back and forth between a low plank, high plank, up, down. So it's going to hit your triceps and shoulders. And we're going to go to a low side plank hold with a crunch after each one. So I'll show you from an angle. So you're going to start in a low plank and you're going to come up and back down, leading the way with each arm. So it's leading the way with my right arm, and then leading the way with my left arm. And you're going to go to one side, just hold this plank, and you're going to try to bring your elbow and knee together in a crunch. And then come back to the side, up, down, leading with one arm, up, down, leading with the other arm. Now you go to the other side, bring your knee and elbow down on that side. If you can't quite get the crunch, just hold, excuse me. If you can't quite get the crunch, just hold for a 3 count in that side plank. It's 1, 2, 3, and then go back, okay? Just the hold is gonna do a lot of work if you can't quite pick up that top leg, the crunch. So up, down, leading the way with each arm, go to one side, hold your plank and crunch, back to the middle, same thing, flip over, switch sides every time. Okay, round 1. Ready, set, go. Three, 2, 1, time. 15 seconds. This is the one that seems like it's not that bad. It just keeps getting harder. 3, 2, 1, round 2. Go. Time. Recover. One more. Three, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. And recover. Grab drink if you need one. Okay, tip time.
Okay, Jess is giving a tip today, so I'll have you guys come over to this side. Just try to keep a little bit of space just on this side so you can hear it coming about it. No need to be in the camera if you don't want to be. Jess, say something so I'll know if I can hear you through the computer.
Oh,
Okay.
hi.
Okay.
I'm trying to catch my breath.
Yeah, well, I'll give you a little intro so you can catch your breath a little longer. So we always give a tip in the middle of our workout, and our hope is that we'll try to keep it 3 to 5 minutes. Sometimes we're passionate, so sometimes we ramble. But our hope is that every couple times you come back, you have something that you have as a takeaway. It ends up being something that benefits you long after you leave our workout today. And so we have 3 people that do this. Myself, trainer Jess behind me, and then my fiance, Chief Change Officer, because she's a professional in helping people make behavioral changes, both in life and in the financial field. And so I think she's got a good tip for us today. So Jess, I'll have you take away.
Thanks, Chad. Everybody hear me okay?
Yep.
Excellent. I titled today's tip, Permission to Spend Money on Happiness, because 'tis the season for spending all of the money. As I've worked with people and their financial lives for over 12 years, December is the month to spend money. If someone is going to go rogue with their budgets and spending, it happens in December. The other day, a client told me it usually takes them all the first quarter of the next year to recover from the spending spree of December. In December, we're all about the gifts and the food. But come January, we're all about the fitness and nutrition plans that help us recover from the feast of December. And oftentimes we do this spending without abandon because we are convinced we're spending money on things that bring happiness. We're not wrong, but the trouble is the happiness is sometimes very fleeting. You've heard the saying, money doesn't buy happiness. Well, actually, money can buy happiness if you spend it the right way. It's not about having more and more money to find happiness. It's about changing your behaviors and your habits around spending that can bring you more happiness. This concept comes from the book Happy Money by Elizabeth Dunn and Michael Norton. The book has 5 tips on how to derive happiness from spending money. If you struggle with buyer's remorse or guilt around spending, I highly recommend this book for you. This concept, the concepts in this book have saved me from making big purchases that I absolutely would have regretted. And I have a master's degree in personal financial planning. Sometimes it's the simple things that are the best things for us. The tip in this book that has stuck with me for years is the idea of buying experiences versus buying stuff to find happiness. This tip won't hit you with something new and profound. I think we all know that experiences with family and friends tend to make us happier longer than the new TV. And yet we still find ourselves buying a lot of stuff that will start to collect dust in 3 months. We especially do this with holiday gifts. So here's my fresh take on how to stay on the happy side of spending when it comes to buying the stuff we need in life. Think about the experience that material items will create beyond the first 30 days of the purchase. Case in point, several years back, I was needing to buy some new furniture, specifically a dining room table and a couch. Okay, let's pause. I used the word need. In actuality, at that time, I had a dining room table and a couch. I was unhappy with both for different reasons. So a more accurate statement is that I wanted to upgrade some of my furniture. Getting really clear on why you're purchasing something is very foundational to happy spending. Okay, back to my need for new furniture. I only had the budget to get one, so I needed to choose between a couch and a dining room table. Luckily, I had just read Happy Money, so I took my time to think about these purchases in the context of experiences. What experiences would come from having a new couch or a new dining room table? Why did I want these upgrades, and was it to create experiences? Ultimately, I decided on the table because I love hosting dinner and gathering people around my table. If you feed people and get them comfortable, they'll start to feel that they're in a safe space, and the conversations will run deep and sacred. This is my happy place. I love to have enriching conversations with people, especially over food. When I thought about the couch, I really just wanted a new one because I didn't like the color and the shape of the current one. Thinking about the experience helped me prioritize my spending into a manner that would bring the most happiness beyond the purchase. I lived with that ugly brown couch and got a bigger table, and I couldn't be happier with my decision. So as we settle into December, where we spend all the money and we eat all of the food, and as those New Year specials with fitness start to pop up, give yourself the gift of a pause. Think about your spending in the terms of lasting experiences and let that guide you towards buying happiness. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Jess. Definitely good timing for that tip. Jess is going to put our link where we share this blog after every workout. We shared at Elevate Fitness KC. That's Elevate Fitness Jesse Kepka's blog, and we share it on all the rest of our pages as well. But Jess will share where you can find all the rest of our tips and all the rest of Jess's.
There's also a nice infographic on that website if you're confused as to all the Jesses.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, can you hear me again through my AirPods?
Yep.
Okay. Halfway done, 2 more to go, or 3 more to go. Okay, this one's all legs and balance, I guess. So this is we're gonna do 2 dynamic lunges, dynamic meaning that we're just staying in the same spot. Let me fix this. So start with one leg in front, and all you're gonna do is you're trying to use this front leg for more of the work on this. So you're staying on your heel, you're just gonna set up straight, down and back up 2 times, and then you're just gonna bring that back leg up to staying on this foot, and you're gonna bend down. The best squat you can do is trying to keep your heel on the ground. You're coming down, you're aiming to touch your toe. If you can't quite reach down and touch your toe, touch your shin or your knee. You're just gonna touch with your right and then touch with your left. So I'll come down and touch with my right hand, touch with my left hand, and then come back to that lunge, and then we'll just hop or step to switch sides. So it's setting up straight, make sure you can see your chest and the imaginary mirror in front of you. 2 lunges, and then just come up to this foot, touch with one hand, touch with the other hand, and then either hop to switch or step in to switch like so. 2 lunges, right hand touch, left hand touch, aiming for your toe. If you can't quite reach your toe, just get it down as far as you can on your leg. Okay, 45 seconds, round 1. Ready, set, go. Three, 2, 1, time. 15 seconds. Round 2, ready, go. Time. One more of these. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, time. Recover. Grab a drink if you need one.
I need a new pair of legs after that one.
Yep. This one is one that I wrote down. Thought this will be easy, and I tried it just before I turned the camera on, but this is gonna be really hard. So what you're gonna do, we've done lots of rows with different feet movements, and so the way we've done it a million times is how you're gonna do it if this way is too hard. So I got a challenge for you that you're gonna try. You're gonna take your weight, and so you're gonna start in this plank position with a wide stance, and you're gonna pull the weight up and try to hold it at the top while you hop in and hop back out, and then go down slow. 2 reps, and then switch sides. So try to hold it at the top, and then hop in and back out, go down slow, hold it at the top. Okay, if it's a little bit too hard to do the feet jack holding the weight up, then just raise it all the way up, go down slow, then do the feet jack. Raise it all the way up, go down slow. So you'll be doing the feet jack when the weight's on the ground. But try it first, doing it where it's holding. It's gonna take a little bit to figure out where your feet need to be. It's one of those that is easier when you see someone do it than when you try it. Okay, round 1. Ready, set, go. Really hold yourself to bringing that weight back down slow. Holding the weight up while you do the feet jack, and then bringing that down slow. It just adds a little bit more ab work. Time, recover. Oh, look. We got a friend coming to work out. Go. Time. One more time. 3, 2, 1, go. Time. Recover. Grab drinks, anyone? Okay. Biceps and cardio. You're gonna try to get heavier weight for these curls if you have it available to really challenge yourself, because you're just gonna do 2 reps at a time. But you're gonna do a hammer curl, so bring your thumbs up to your shoulder, and then turn your wrist and do an underhand curl, bring your pinkies up to your shoulder, and then put the weights down. And then you're gonna do a square jump around your weights. So I'm gonna do 1 square clockwise, 1 square counterclockwise. Just jump forward, over, and then the other direction. And then come back, pick up the weights again. Hammer curl, underhand curl, and just put them down and give yourself some room to go around. You could try it. I'm pretty sure it's just to my door. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I'm pretty sure it just goes to my door, but you can give it a shot. Yeah. Okay. Round 1. Ready, set, and go. Time. Round 2. In 3, 2, 1, go. Time. Did it work? Really? This whole time I've had to keep you your place too. Ready, go. Last time. And time. Recover. Grab drinks, anyone? These locks have been changed since I moved in here, so I don't even know how that's possible. The neighbor that held the restaurant was locked himself out, and he came in to borrow a key. And apparently, my key works on his place too.
Fantastic. That makes me feel really good.
I don't know how it's even possible. He had pots boiling over and came in a panic to get the keys. And I still don't understand how it's even possible. Like 6 months after we moved in here, the locks were both changed. And so explain that to me. How does my key work on his? All right, I'm just gonna not think about it. I'll get you a cool down here. Take a big deep breath. Bring your hands over your head. Hold at the top. Exhale down. Again. Reach up in the air. We have a little longer stretch on these ones here. So bring your hands back to your chest. Rock back on your heels, reach forward. Stand up tall. Reach over the top one side. Other side. Now a wider stance, side lunge to your right. Twist the other side. Turn and lunge to the right. Put your left hand on the floor. Take your right hand, rotate up in the air. Right hand down, left hand up in the air. Pull your back leg in, sit back on your front heel. Bring your chest down to your knee. Turn to the left, lunge to the left. Put your right hand down, take your left hand, raise it up in the air. Left hand on the floor, take your right hand, raise it up in the air. Pull back leg in, sit back on your front heel, bring your chest down to your knee. Turn to the front, set your hips down, push your knees out with your elbows. Straighten your legs, hands to the floor. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Take another big deep breath, hands over your head. Stand on your left foot, grab your right foot, pull your heel to your butt. Switch legs. And relax. All right. Good workout, everybody.
Thanks, Chad.
You bet.
Great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gonna be sore all